Every year on October 31st, right at 6:07 p.m., something weird happens in my town. For exactly 6 minutes and 7 seconds, every clock just stops. People say they hear whispers on the wind 6 or 7 voices. Maybe it's been a local legend forever, but this year, I decided I had to know why. I followed the whispers through the streets, and they led me to the end of 67th Street, to that old, crumbling hotel no one has dared to enter for at least 6 or 7 years. The front door creaked open with just a push. Inside, it was cold and damp, and the whispers grew stronger, pulling me up a rotting staircase to the second floor. They were coming from one room in particular, room 67. My heart was pounding, but I had to see what was inside. The room was empty, covered in dust and decay, except for one thing: a small, folded note lying in the center of the floor. My hand was shaking as I picked it up. It was yellowed and felt damp, like it had been crying for years. The ink was smeared, but I could still make out the words. If you are reading this, the clock has already stopped. Just then, my phone buzzed. I looked down. The time was 6:07 p.m., and the second hand on the screen was frozen. The air in the room suddenly felt heavy, thick. The whispers I'd followed weren't drifting anymore. They were right behind me. 6, maybe 7 voices, all speaking at once, all saying my name. Yespun. Around. The dusty mirror on the wall was rippling, like the surface of a pond. And then, faces, they started pressing against the glass from the other side. Men, women, even children, all of them with these wide, terrified eyes. Their mouths moved together, in perfect, horrifying sync. We were late, they whispered. The note fell from my hand. As it fluttered to the floor, new words started bleeding through the paper, written by some invisible hand. Room 67 does not kill you. It keeps you on time. Before I could even process what that meant, the door to the room slammed shut. I lunged for it, but the handle wouldn't turn. It was locked. And then, silence. The whispers were gone. The only sound was the frantic beating of my own heart. Then, a single, loud tick echoed from the clock on the wall. 6:07 and 1 second. A heavy, crushing pain washed over my entire body. I looked at the mirror and saw my reflection fading, replaced by a new face pressed against the glass. My face. Somewhere in town, the clock started moving again. 6 minutes and 7 seconds had passed. Life went on. No one noticed the old hotel. No one heard the whispers. But they will. Next year, on October 31st, at exactly 6:07 p.m. That's when I'll begin to call for help.